Good morning, guys. JRS Kick One here. Been a little bit since I've done a video, but I was out here on a beautiful Christmas day. It's around 78 here. I mean, it is something. And I was gonna show you some of the critters. Right now, I was mainly gonna show you the sheep and the goats. Yes, I said goats. Last time I told you that I was gonna be getting back into goats just because the market, in my opinion, is going that way. We're killing so much of our brood stock right now just for the market, just to feed the market, that I really, let me back up a little bit. When I started 8-10 years ago, they were just about even. Goats have always been a little bit higher than sheep, but goats are a pain in the butt to raise. And so it wasn't worth it. I'll walk over here while I'm talking. It wasn't worth it. And so I stuck with sheep and got rid of the goats, and have loved my Katahdin hair sheep. Love them to death, and I still do. I think they're the best that you can do. Yeah, hands down, not a problem at all. I don't know if there's a glare. My phone is, I broke the lens on it, so if it's a glare, I apologize. But that was back then, and nowadays I just see the goat market exploding price-wise. And where a lamb is worth $3 to $4, a goat can be worth $5 to $6 a pound. And I think that's the future, just holds a higher number for that, just because sheep are so much easier to raise than goats. And so I'm getting back into goats. I have about 15 nannies. I'll show you in a second. They're going to be boar. They're from two local farms. And I would just say the reason I'm getting back into goats, just I've been doing it long enough. I think I'll be able to do them better. I understand them a little better, if that makes sense. And if you've done sheep or goats before, you'll understand what I mean. They're just a little harder to raise. You just gotta kind of sense them out better than a sheep. Sheep are pretty simple. And so there's that. So I lost the property across the road. I had 15 acres across the road. So I had to sell down on my sheep, and I'm gonna sell some more sheep as they lamb. Because you just get a premium on a mama with babies, so they just do better. And I actually have one over here I'll show you that had babies that will be for sale. But and so probably it'll get down to maybe 30 to 40 head of sheep and probably 15 to 20 head of goats. I have this 4 acres that they're in now, or 3 acres that they're in now, and then another 8 acres going this. You see this little fence here where the tree is? And then you see the barn way back there. It's like a long triangle piece. Then there's 3 more acres on the other side of that. And so they have some space. And so this is mainly a sheep pasture, because there's some spots in the fences that a goat would enjoy immensely. Another reason why they're a pain in my butt. But that's just that. There's one of the big rams laying down. Once again, I can't tell with the camera if there's a glare, if you can even see it or not. Hopefully y'all can see it. But I mean, and we won't be able to be here much longer. You can see these houses they're putting up around me. It is crazy. And so I will do a video soon of the new property that we'll be going to in the next couple of years, I hope. And it's about an hour from here. But let's show you the sheep and goats. Okay. There's 10 young sheep in here that are 2.5 months. I just weaned them off. Their mamas are on this side with my replacement ewes. So there's about 25, 30 over here. And then in this one, we have about 12 to 15 head that are about to lamb. We have the big ram over there I just showed you. And then over here, we have a young ram right there. Focus. And then we have 3 that have already lambed. We have this little single doeling right in front of, not doeling, ewe lamb right in front of you. And then the other 2 are over here. And we'll go look at them in a minute. See them right over there. The Barbado had a set of twins. I bought her to resell, so she'll be sold in a week or so. I may be keeping the Katahdin that had the little ewe lamb. I'm not sure on that one yet. But, and once again, my favorite will always be sheep. They are so easy. Beginners, I would say get a good Katahdin hair sheep family and you will never go wrong. All right, now the stinky goats. All right. And they are a pain in the butt. I'm not saying that. I just think their value is going to be much more than a sheep in the years to come. This is Big Mama. I got her to help raise this group right here, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they're on their side of the hay. But she's a 5-year-old, has one side of the udder that gets too big. Oh, over at that new house, they're using a saw. I was like, what is that sound? And so I have to milk out one of her sides, but the main reason I got her is as a mama to keep the rest of these in line, and she's done a great job. All these others, this will be their yearling year. They're all bred for their first time. And you're gonna have these 2 doelings here. The black goat I got in a trade. She'll be sold when she has a baby. Once again, you sell them when they have babies. You make more money. There's the young Billy I'm using right now. He is about to actually get sold. I have a dapple Billy coming, but that young Billy there's only 10 months old, and his mom's a dapple. Really nice young Billy. Hey, goofball. Hey, goofball. Goofball head. Goofball head. And then another young doe here. Yeah. So that's 3. I'm missing some doelings. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I had one. Oh, the brown one's not here. And then I have one brown one. I'll find her over here. All right, the sun's. All right. She's over here. All right, here's mamas of babies, and then I'll show you the new doelings. Yep, there's the mom. There's the other one. Here's mama with her little ewe lamb, and then there's the Barbados I got in trade with her little one of each out of my Katahdin ram, and they came out really nice. Now these are my stinker heads, and they are so much more stinker heads than a sheep. You know, a sheep are just, they're so laid back. These, they have to be in the feeders. They have to be doing something they're not supposed to be. But aren't they gorgeous little boar doelings? They're about 8 months old. I think I got 3 white and tan and 4 reds. 7 total. Here's my little red 1-year-old doe that is bred. All right, y'all gonna get out of this pen. They are very gentle, but they don't like being contained. Y'all get out there so I can record y'all. Yeah, y'all get out there so I can record you. But this and those other ones I showed you with the beginning of my goat herd, they are all out of traditional bucks or dapples. So it should be a good mixture of colors. They have good build, and I'm looking forward to it. Besides a part of them being pains in the ass, or pains in the butt. Sorry, excuse me. Yep, they've already pooped in it. And you want to know the big difference with a sheep and a goat? A sheep doesn't poop in the feeders. A goat poops in the feeders. Every day they poop in the feeders. I mean, it's just part of life. But they are very fun. You can see the 2 Billies on the other side of them. That's just the butcher pen. Those will be sold for eating. Don't pay any attention to them. They won't be breeding anything. But so as of right now, these girls here and this group over there will be the starter of the goat herd. And then these here have turned out really, I didn't feed you, stop running. These here are the young rams I just weaned off. They turned out really nice. They're right at 10 weeks. And so they did really good. And those I will feed out. That's what this is here, that I have to lock the baby sheep out without the mamas. And now these heifers here are mean to them. But see, there's just a little hole on both sides. Where's my finger? Right here. And so they can go in there. So every morning, I know y'all think I'm gonna feed y'all, but they can go in there and eat, and the mamas can't bother them. Well, now that I got these young goats who are little punks, they run them off too. So in the morning, I let the lambs eat, and I block off the 2 holes with this piece of wire right here. That way they can eat, and I give them some alfalfa, and then these goats come in when I let them and finish it off. But that is what's going on right now. I'll do an update on all the ducks and the chickens and the rabbits. Everything is doing great, but as you can see, there's another big house over there, and they just sold all this land behind me for houses, for $1 million houses behind me. So when we go, it'll be awesome. We will definitely not cry because they will pay us out. but it's never easy to move when you think you're going to be somewhere for a while. But I just wanted to do an update, and so y'all could see all the critters. And I will do an update of the rabbits, which are having lots of litters right now, and the chickens and the ducks. Quick on the chickens, we're going to go to blue. We have some blue Americanas and some blue gems that we're going to raise this year and just put them together. So we'll know what kind of eggs we're getting. And then we're going to put them with our Americana hens and our splash, and our blue gem hens with a Cuckoo Moran splash rooster. So it should really darken up the eggs really nice. So we're looking forward to that. But all right, guys, y'all have a wonderful Christmas. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.